Hi, MiniDotRar here. I'll be the voice presenter for this video. In this video, I'll show you all how to build this simple water bridge maker. I'll also go over some uses for it. Timestamps are in the description. The build itself is extremely simple. Its first and biggest part is this ordinary flying machine. I've been one of the many to reinvent this machine. It's super simple and decently fast. The other part is also super simple. It's simply a piston that pushes a water source with some supporting blocks. However, pushing a water source isn't as simple as it seems. A fair bit of requirements have to be met for a source block to be moved. The water source has to obviously be an immovable block. It can also only be moved directly by a sticky piston, meaning that there can't be any blocks in between the sticky piston and the water source, which is weird since the source block can only be pushed, not pulled. They also need to be pushed with a pulse that's 2 ticks or lower. If the pulse is too long, the water source will disappear. Anyways, let's go over some uses for this contraption. I originally made this contraption to cross the end void for elytra, since bridging over those can be scary, especially in hardcore. You simply build it in a direction opposite from the main end island, and swim in the bridge with a higher render distance so you can spot end cities. Not only is it safer than bridging, but it's also a lot faster, so unless you feel confident enough to speed bridge over the end void, this can be a quick and safe method of obtaining your first elytra. You can also obviously make bridges over the void in custom challenges like Skyblock. This is especially helpful because in challenges like this, you tend to have very little blocks to bridge with, even though obtaining the materials for your bridge maker can be rather challenging depending on which challenge you're playing. Overall, it's a neat way to bridge in the end/overworld dimension. Another cool use for this is to make a makeshift trident farm by creating a big rectangle of water at least 128 blocks above a river. You can have plenty of drowns spawning. This can get you a trident in about 1 or 2 nights if you don't want to build a farm. However, if you do want a proper drown farm, you can find one down in the description. This might be a bit specific, but it can also do wonders in short living servers. For one, it can make huge walls that block any TNT or flaming projectiles, but it can also hinder people while entering your base. Yes, you can also use it to grief someone's base, but I do not condone that. Unless it's allowed, of course. Anyways, let's get to building it now. This concludes the voice part of this video. See y'all later.